pool. Check this out real quick. And it is hot already. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, I'd say. It's about 95 degrees. So we're spending a lot of time out here. I'm gonna hit the gym real quick, and then we'll come back out here for some drinks and some lunch. But yeah, this is it. I got some beds over here. And it's surrounded by cabanas. I don't know what the scene is going to be like. I mean, at Scottsdale you can find a party anywhere. So I'm really not too sure what this is going to turn into during a weekday, but I'm definitely going to be around to find out. So we have more day beds over here. And let's walk across. All right, so we're here early, and there's literally nobody here. I don't know if we're the smart ones or the dumb ones, but I can say one thing: it's really, really hot. So if I'm gonna get sweaty, I'm gonna get sweaty in the gym first, then come out here and cool down. I'm thinking Pina Colada or Miami Vice. It's 11:30 and it's hot, so I'm feeling kind of tropical. Anyway, we're gonna hit the gym. Let's see what that's like. We'll come back out here. All right, quick rundown of the gym at the W Scottsdale. Very cardio intensive. All right, very cardio specific. You have one horizontal bike here. You have 4 treadmills, and you have 2 ellipticals back there. It's an interesting mishmash of weights, and I use that word very specifically. It's not even a full rack. Actually, go from 5 to 20 to 25. So just a limited amount of pairs there. This should go. I'm a huge MMA fan. I'm a huge fight fan, but rarely do I walk into a gym and when I see these bags, rarely is anyone ever using them. They're good for one novelty punch, right? They're good for one novelty punch, and then that's it. So they have bis and tris. All right, so they have biceps and they have triceps. And then they have an ab, and they have some legs. It's pretty gender neutral, actually, now that I think about it. So I can see why they did it. It's very gender neutral. Guys and girls would probably use these 5 machines the most. As a guy, my opinion is biased. I like to see at least a shoulder press or a chest press here or something. But it just clicked on me right now about why they have these 5 specific machines. Someone put some thought into that. That's pretty smart. A lot of yoga stuff. They're in front of this huge mirror right here. And this is great. If you're looking to kind of do some yoga or some stretching, huge full-length mirror, which I think is really cool. And then an assortment of mats. So this is your quick gym tour of the W Scottsdale Hotel. In alignment with W's in hot, warm, tropical places, the drink menu is probably one of the best things offered here. And the names are great. They offer a lot of different selections, from tequilas to gins, to bourbons, to vodkas. So I hope that I can post the overall content menu online. I'll quickly run through it right here though. We'll start with the Juice is Loose, which is cruising banana, Encore Race, freshly squeezed orange juice, pineapple club soda, and then rum float. This is what that looks like. Juice is loose. All right, first drink at the W in Scottsdale. The Juice is Loose. I went over this already. I like the cascading waterfall back tile. I am a Cancer, so I do have a huge affinity for water, but I always like these background tile waterfalls. Very soothing, very cool. And then as you spin around here, all right, just spin around. They do have a TV up here in case you're a sports fanatic, you're able to watch a TV. And then, but yeah, there's no one here, and I find it very, very tranquil. I find it awesome. Skipped across the menu and went to the bartender's favorite, and I say that sarcastically, the Vice, which is a Miami Vice, Bacardi Coconut, Strawberry Puree, Pineapple Pina Colada, which is the Vice, or aka the Miami Vice, Bacardi Coconut, Strawberry Puree, Pineapple Pina Colada, and it is not a bartender's best friend because typically bartenders loathe and despise blended drinks. Just love it. Very time intensive, very tool intensive. When I say tools, I mean, you know, the blender, glassware, things like that. She's cool about it. She says she doesn't mind them. So anyway, one in Rome does the Romans, and it's my breakfast. What did we do? We did another frozen cocktail. I did a landslide, and I made it extra spirited, if you get what I'm saying, because there's a lot of calories in this drink. And I'm pretty sure this bartender secretly hates me, because I ordered nothing but frozen drinks for the past couple drinks. But listen, I do it for you guys. I do it for content, and when you're away in a warmer climate or a tropical place, I prefer like an iced or frozen drink. So we did the landslide. Landslide is Diplomatico Reserva, Stoli Vanilla, ice cream and chocolate. And if you're wondering what the Diplomatico Reserva is, I presupposed it was a tequila, which is wrong. It is not a tequila, it is a rum. And without further ado, boom. That is it. That is the landslide. It's well done. Let's see how it tastes.
Oh, wait. Why?
Ooh. It's spirited. That has some leaded fuel in it. For as much fuel as in it, it's really good. Coolest approved. Grove. Boom, there it is. Don Julio Blanco. Patron Citron. House-made sweet and sour, orange with a Grand Marnier float. It's hard to see the float. I like it when they isolate the isolates. You can tell this is my fourth drink. When they isolate the float, like it's actual floater in there. If you just pour something on top, to me that's not a float. To me that's a pour. Anyway, this is the Grove, recommended by the barkeep. He's been a great sport, by the way. I've been ordering my way around the entire menu, and I understand that's a job, but there's also some unspoken rules, just like baseball, and I've probably appeased a few of them. Nonetheless, here we go, the Grove. All right, so that place was like a Phoenix golf course. I'm in Phoenix, but instead of being a Phoenix golf course, it's like a Phoenix hotel. There's nobody out there in the summer, and I can't blame them. Only tourists from San Diego. All right, so we're gonna go check into my room. Apparently it's ready. Let's go see what this spa suite is like. Nothing better than a W elevator. Just saying. I was just right here. Literally just right here. Talking about easy access to the gym and pool. Ooh, it's gonna be dangerous. You know what else is dangerous? This lighting. Awful. Absolutely awful. All right, let's get to the room. So things didn't go perfectly sequentially today. My flight arrived early at 10:30 a.m. I arrived at the hotel around 11 a.m. and my room wasn't ready yet, which is fine. Usually rooms aren't ready until about 2 or 3 p.m. And if you have a more luxurious suite or a suite with more amenities, typically those are more rare and those aren't even open until later. First of all, they're usually occupied with guests. Secondarily, they require more effort to clean them. Here we are. It's about 5 p.m. I took a little nap on this bed, but I tried to keep it in pretty good shape so I can give you guys the crispest, freshest tour of this room as possible. So this is the reason we're here, and I'm not a big hot tub guy. I've only recently begun to take baths. Fun fact, if you've been following the channel. And thank you to the new subscribers, by the way. Glad to have you on board. It's always much more cool to be first than last. So to you new subscribers, glad to have you on board. Thanks for joining the channel. We're gonna do this thing. So really, really glad to have your support. The very, very, very first subscribers are the most important to me, and I'll never forget you in more ways than one. So thank you very much. So anyway, back to the room. And this is the reason we're here. We're here because it's a spa suite. I just wanted a room upgrade. I made a separate video about how to get these really, really amazing rooms for a really cheap price. And this room goes for $750 a night. And that was the price when I pulled it up a couple days ago. And ironically, when I went to the closet, there it is, $750. And I'm gonna post the receipt to that video I'm gonna make. I got this room for $160 a night, $160. And there's definitely a method to the madness. And it's not just being high level in the Marriott ranking system. There are 3 things I did to do this, to get this suite. But I'm gonna make a separate video because I want this video to be all about the W. So I'm gonna digress and get back to the room. I have a lot to say about this room, but I wanna make it quick. Because it is a room tour, but it's not all about the room, it's about the grounds as well. This room is very reminiscent of the room I stayed at in Miami. It's a little dull, as you can see, right? It's very, very warm, and the sunlight isn't penetrating down like it was before, but it's about 100 degrees in Scottsdale right now. But this room is a little drab, and they are in the process of remodeling this hotel. It's gonna be done by this summer. And she asked me if I wanted a remodeled room, because they have one floor that's remodeled, and I said no. Because I wanted to come back and do a before and after to compare and contrast how the remodel affected the hotel. So I chose a non-remodeled suite. They didn't have any spa suites that were remodeled yet, by the way, and I did pick a spa suite, and I was making a big deal about getting a spa suite, so that kind of made my decision for me. But looking back, I'm glad I didn't, because I could come back and make more content and compare and contrast the suite. So anyway, let's get right to it. It's a little dreary and drab, and I can see why they want to remodel these suites. And again, it's very reminiscent of the one in Miami. The lighting is awful. And modern hotel rooms and modern homes, it's all about the light. And you can see these lights are dim, they're dreary, they're drab, there's nothing. And W hotels are supposed to be quirky and modern and trendy. And that means really, really cool and fascinating lights. And there just aren't any in this room. I do like the large open space. The large open space is really nice. This is the same mattress they had in Miami. It's really, really, really soft. And I was able to sleep on it. I did have a nap. It is sufficient. It's not the best mattress I've had in the past few months, but it certainly isn't the worst either. It's the same one they had in Miami. If you recall that video, if you haven't seen that video, go back and take a look at that video. It's like your traditional soft spring mattress. One thing I noticed right away, besides the yoga mats, which is interesting, right? If you want to get down on your yoga. I don't know if Scottsdale is a hotbed for yoga or not, or what else mats are used for. I like the way they position the TV in the room, no matter where you are. If you're on your bed, okay, TV tilts, right? If you're in a spa, TV tilts. If you're on the couch, the TV tilts, okay? And then even if you're over here, the TV tilts. What else did I find that's interesting about this room? I liked an espresso. That is really, really cool. I love these machines. By the way, outlets, plugs are a concern here. Any ones that are here, and they're hard to find. I had to look around this place like a kid looking for an Easter egg. If you're lucky enough to find them, you'll find that they're already occupied. So desk area, none. Okay, there aren't any. And then if you go over to the bed, they have one. This is not, yeah, you see how dark it gets. So this is not an outlet. They have one, okay? And there isn't one on the other side either. Walking back to my room from the gym session, and you can see this hotel definitely is in need of a remodel, which it is currently undergoing. Just outdated, very drab, very dreary, very dark, browns and blacks. I'm looking forward to coming back to the remodel. It's going to be done at the end of this year. Looking forward to the juxtaposition of the before and after. Okay, we're gonna eat some sushi. I'll check it out. All right.
It's good to have your
Sushi Moto oysters. Very small, very dense. So this is the king salmon right here. Look how beautiful that is. I haven't dug into it yet. I'll let you know how it is. Here we have some sweet shrimp. Looks succulent, sweet shrimp. And then we have the crab. Love the presentation here. Okay, phenomenal presentation. Very aesthetically pleasing. The one thing I did not get to document because I was distracted. Wink, wink. Toro carpaccio with truffle soy, kazama wasabi, and also taro caviar. Phenomenal. I might have to come back tomorrow and order this dish just to articulate and document it. It was that good. It was probably the best dish on the menu. And again, distracted. My bad. But let's dig into this. Again, just for redundancy purposes, we have the king salmon, the sweet shrimp, and the crab. I'll let you know which one I like the best. The sweet shrimp is the best sashimi here. Number 2 is the crab. Number 3 is the otoro, which you're not seeing here. And then number 4 is the salmon. It's not that the salmon isn't good. It's really, really good. It just is overpowered and triumphed by the shrimp and the crab. So if you're coming here, you definitely have to try the sweet shrimp and then definitely try the crab. American Wagyu pot sticker gyoza. Look at that. This is a chili oil very sodium intense. I'm gonna stay away from that. But look at this beauty. And this is some kimchi right here. I will report back as always. All right, the kimchi is very salty. It's all right. I mean, it may be the best kimchi in the world. It's not for me. I'm mowing my way through these pot stickers. The first one tasted a little bland, but I am choosing not to participate with this chili oil. By the time I got to the second or third one, I was on a roll. It's so good. Definitely gonna finish these two. I mean, for $18, it is by far the best value and the heartiest app/meal on this menu. Highly recommend. Probably my last drink for the night is the Roku Fusion. I was gonna say this is vodka vodka. It's much more than that. So this thing is marinating. It's a pre-made drink. It's sitting in the back of one of those freezers. It's pre-made, kind of like a fused. I mean, it is fused, hence the name Roku Fusion. It's a fused vodka, fused with pineapple, honeydew cantaloupe, and then watermelon. And this thing is like Gatorade. I'd be very, very wary of this. Something tells me that this is my last drink of the night, but it's beautiful and it's delectable, and it's coolest approved. The piece de la resistance, the finale, the lemon souffle. I will say this. I mean, I'll say a lot of things, but I will say this. The presentation and the aesthetics at this place are phenomenal. The place sounds like works of art. They're very good. I just don't want to eat them, but I will. Anyway, lemon souffle. All right, so W number one, done. W Scottsdale's complete. I'm chilling right now in the living room. This is where I was last night. I actually spent every single night here. Each one is a little different, depending on the locale, but they're all pretty much the same. They're all really, really cool. As you can see, I'm sitting in like a trendy little couch chair right here. The decor is always awesome. This fireplace was going last night. There's a nice blend of aesthetics. There's dynamic aesthetics. I had to go from wood, the carpet, to a fireplace, to like an open fence type chair, to this couch chair. So, you know, the decor at the W's are always really cool. I gotta say, the best part of the trip was not my time at the living room, even though there were some good drinks here. And it also wasn't my room, my hotel room. I'll tell you right now, the best part of the W Scottsdale was this place right here. Sushi Roku. This place is phenomenal. The only thing I can think about still, 3 days later, would be the Otoro Carpaccio. I'm on my way right now to the W in Chicago. There are actually two W's there. I'm going to be at both of them. I'm going to do double W's, one at Lakeshore and then another one that's downtown. So one that's Lakeshore, one that's downtown. I'm leaving right now. My plane leaves in about 2 hours. So my time at the W Scottsdale has concluded. It's been great. This is a shot from the living room where I spent some time last night. Here's the stairs that go up to the pool. As you can see, they're opening up the bar right now. And it's surrounded by great decor. I'm in like a little cushion fence type chair. There's some cow chairs here. You got a fireplace right behind me. And of course, the best spot on property, Sushi Roku. I originally thought that the hotel would be my favorite spot, and I thought maybe the pool would be the best spot considering we're in Scottsdale, but I will tell you right now, the best spot on property is Sushi Roku. If you're here, it's a must. But I'm not here anymore. My time is done, and I'll see you in Chicago.